right, guys, so let's talk about what happened with Texas last night, first of all. Defensive touchdown kind of got things kicked off. Kind of thought that they would be able to come back. Show that. Go ahead.
Classic Texans in prime time. Yeah. We see this far too often where they're in a big spot and we're hoping that they're going to make us proud and things go down like this. I think coming out of this game that you got to question everything about the entire operation. Yep. The quarterback had happy feet, the head coach, the team doesn't look disciplined, and the roster construction, the offensive line struggling after 2 weeks where we thought that they might be back.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, hats off to defense and special teams. At the end of the day, the defense's goal is not to be able to score points, but Seattle has a high-power offense. Jackson Smith, the dude goes crazy. I can't pronounce his last name.
Njigba.
Yeah. He can go crazy. From Rockwell, he can go crazy. Mm-hmm. They also had Sam Darnold playing there, but you got to think, they had a blocked field goal, and they had a defensive touchdown, and they had a what's-the-name stand. Like, the defense and the special teams are putting it together. Shout out to Frank Ross. Shout out to the DC. They just got to get it together on offense. And as you said, you can't have an offensive line. You brought in that many veteran free agents, and you not getting the producing. They got stopped on the goal line every single time. There was more blue jerseys on the offensive side of the ball than there were on the defensive side of the ball. They got to figure out somewhere, and somebody needs to step on that offensive line to be able to put an impact on
No question about that. Matt Burks is defensive coordinator for the Houston Texans. I do think he's doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
And I do think they played well last night, despite what happened. The offense can muster some third down conversions. Defense doesn't have to be on the field as long. All right, so let's talk about Woody. Woody is what he is. He's not bad. He's good. I like him.
But the problem is, it's like the Texans don't know what he's good at. I mean, it's 3rd and 1. It's 4th and 1. You got a guy in Nick Chubb who's one of the best tackle breakers in the history of the NFL, and you keep on giving the ball to Woody Marks on these short situations. They got bailed out once by a false start that kept them from being stopped on 4th down. I don't know why they kept on going to him on that specific play.
Honestly, I'm not even mad at the running backs. Again, it starts up front. Offensive linemen, guards, tackles. They don't have anybody who's on that offensive line that is a dog. And you say it starts up front. It don't matter if you put me, you, shoot, they can even go get somebody off the sideline to go back there. If that offensive line is getting a push, you just got to get a yard.
All right. Well, we're done talking about the Texans. They lost last night. I think they'll be back.
You got us passionate, man.
Mike Evans from Galveston Ball. Paul.
That's rough. I mean, I thought it was a concussion at first, and on top of that, a broken collarbone. It's one of the best receivers that we've seen in quite some time, his power, his strength, and it's a shame. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have just had an absolutely brutal year as far as luck goes, and it's finally seeming to catch up to them in that loss that they had to the Lions last night.
That is a tough injury.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, Mike Evans, future Hall of Famer, you can already tell it. All these consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, man, and it's horrible to see a player be lost to injury in the sense of
no question about that. All right, I know you love football, you play football. I know you love football, you play football, but we also love baseball.
100%.
That 3-run homer by George Springer put the Jays up 4-3 to stay. How about that?
Especially considering there were some Mariners fans that might have cheered George Springer when he got hit by a pitch on Friday night. Maybe some would call that karma. I don't know about you guys.
Hey, listen, the Seattle fans were happy last night because they won in football, but listen, George Springer said, I used to wear Astros jersey, I got y'all back. Sent their butts home. Hey, that was a game during the regular season. They ain't going to get no championship ring. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Emmanuel Ellerbee, Paul Gallant, certainly appreciate you guys joining us. I know you'll be watching the Rockets as they tip off the season tonight.
Basketball's back,
and
baby.
Oklahoma City's going to be good. Then they're back here on Friday morning. All right, guys, that's going to do it for now. We'll see you in the after show. We're live for Nate Griffin, Fox 26 Morning Sports.